urban gardening Thailand here. Join me in my garden growing plants, seedlings, and cuttings in tropical Asia.
Hey there, welcome back. These are my Crossandra plants, commonly called firecracker flower. They're beautiful, and I decided I want a lot more of them, so I'm going to show you how to collect the seeds and grow them. After the flowers have fallen off, you can find the seed pods directly below on the long stalks. When they are totally dried, you can remove the seed pods one by one, or, if you have the patience, wait until they are all dried. This is what they look like. Here's an example of an entire stem of seeds that I have let dry on the plant. Here's a better view. Remember, you cannot plant the seed pods directly. Rather, you must remove the tiny seeds contained inside. I found using a nail clipper was the perfect tool. Clip the pointy end of the pod. It will burst open and 3 to 4 tiny seeds will fall out. Be ready for them. If you live in a temperate climate, you can store these seeds in a cool and dry place until it warms up in the springtime for planting. They do sound a bit like firecrackers. Listen. These seeds I'm planting directly into a planter. If you have a lot of seeds, you can sprinkle them liberally and thin them out later. I only have a few seeds, so I'm spacing them out as evenly as I can. Cover them with a thin layer of soil and water them gently so the seeds don't come to the surface. Keep the seeds moist but not saturated. Here's the seedlings and they're looking good. When the first batch took so long to grow, I planted more, so now some of the seedlings are rather close together and I will have to thin them out. If you're growing Crossandra seeds, you need to know this. Number 1, it was my experience that the seeds take a long time to germinate. You know, as a general rule, though certainly not always, the smaller the seed, the shorter the germination time. For example, my tomato seeds and Thai eggplant seeds germinated very quickly, in less than 2 weeks, while the larger seeds I grew, such as mountain apple and star apple, took over a month to germinate. Crossandra seeds, though tiny, will take anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months to germinate. That's right, some of my seeds took almost 2 months to germinate, so be patient. Number 2. Crossandra seeds like it hot. It was my experience that you should not even try to germinate the seeds until it's always above 75 degrees Fahrenheit, about 24 degrees Celsius. Now this might vary with different varieties, but this was my experience. Number 3, keep it humid. If you live in a dry environment, you might want to consider placing some type of top over your seeds to maintain a high humidity level. Crossandra plants can add a great splash of color to your garden with their long-lasting flowers. And once they start producing flowers, will provide you with an abundance of seeds. Happy gardening! Thanks for watching. Tick that like button and subscribe to my channel. You can find Lucky Dog's life playlist, gardening playlist, and computer tutorial playlists from the links in the description below. See you next time!